Julian Steward. This handsome man is Julian Steward. Culture ecology. Culture ecology. He gave a concept called as culture ecology. He told, up to now, they were been telling it might be technology, it might be energy harnessed, it might be exploitation of natural resources, it might be the need for the satisfaction of this. Evolution means not only new evolutionism, evolution means classical evolution also. It might be the need, in order to satisfy the need, the thought process which is coming out, because of which the culture is evolving, and the thought process is same, hence everywhere the culture is same, because of psychic unity of mankind, hence culture parallels. So, everyone we have been discussing about this, but this person told, environment is an additional factor. Environment is an additional factor which is shaping the culture. Environment is an additional factor, means culture is nothing but adaptation to the environment. For example, I will tell you, white apron is the material aspect of Gulf people as a dress code. White apron from top to bottom. Why? It is completely made up of cotton. Number 2, in Saudi Arabia, if I take about, it's a dry area. In dry area, if I go out, whatever the moisture I have, it will take it off. So, if I have a cotton, there is a free movement of air. Hence, when free movement of air is there, if my moisture is also going out, again the air will come and it will maintain the moisture. So, because of environment, I have a material aspect in the form of dress code. So, environment is determining my culture, and whoever wears that white apron from top to bottom, they will think he is a Dubai Sheikh. Means a person from Gulf country, a person who is having the culture, it is because of which factor he is wearing that white apron. If you go to Eskimo society in Arctic region, their form of house is igloo. Their form of house is igloo. Double walled houses will be there everywhere. It is like a cultural symbol. All the houses will be in the igloo format, double walled house. We have one walled house. Our wall is only one wall, one brick. We will have only one brick line. But there double walled means double brick, a igloo form of housing. Why? It is because of their environment. They want to have comfort, they want to get rid of the cold, so they have a form of housing which is called as igloo form of. And we come to a conclusion, everywhere if this form of house is there, then they are Eskimo. It became a symbol of culture. But whether they did intentionally or it is because of environment. So, he told, there is a most important factor, a additional factor, which is environment, which will be shaping the culture. Hence, it is called as culture ecology. Means what? Culture is determined by ecology. Ecology or environment. Culture is determined by ecology. Whereas, now only I told, when I am talking about Leslie White, this school is equated with culture materialism. That means culture materialism means materials are determining cultures. What are materials? Technology. Hence, he gave highest importance to technology. Hence, materials are determining culture. Here he is telling that environment or ecology is determining culture. Hence, the school name is called as culture ecology. Any question about technological determinism, any question is about energy approach, any question is about culture materialism, you have to add Leslie White, Gordon Child. If it is about culture materialism, you have to add about Leslie White, you have to add about Gordon Child, and exclusive next school is called as culture materialism, which is given by Marvin Harris. And this Julian Steward's concept is called as culture ecology, which is nothing but culture is a result of environment. Julian Steward was an American anthropologist, best known for his role in developing the concept and method of culture ecology, as well as scientific theory of culture change. As environment change, the culture change. As the environment change, the culture change. As the environment change, the culture change. That means the culture is totally dependent upon environment. Environment means what? Not atmospheric surroundings. Here environment means not atmosphere, not geography. Here environment means not geography, it is not monsoons, it is not summer, it is not winter. Environment means surroundings. So, culture completely depends upon surroundings. which he named it as culture ecology. How you will write about American diffusionism if the question is on culture area? How you will write about German diffusionism if the question is about culture circle? Similarly, if there is a question about culture ecology, I would write about Julian Steward. Developed the principle of culture ecology, which holds that environment is an additional contributing factor in the shaping of environment is an additional factor contributing in shaping the culture. How? We will see now. So, main crux in the opening paragraph, in the introduction itself, anthropological thought, if you notice, yesterday I forwarded one of the toppers answer script. If you notice it, some answers where 20 marker and 15 marker questions are there. In the introduction itself, she opened the answer. She told, like what? Julian Steward, write about Julian Steward's contribution to neo-evolutionism, write about culture ecology. In the first paragraph itself, you have to mention Julian Steward is an American anthropologist who contributed in understanding the evolution of culture, in which he gave primacy to environment, and environment is additional factor which is determining or shaping the. Oh, in the first paragraph, in introduction itself, I am giving answer, so that I will not do risk of reading second and third paragraph. I will come to a conclusion that you know the answer, and directly I will give you marks. You know, answer writing is nothing but making an examiner to like your answer. How? I don't know. There is no one best way of writing an answer. There is no one best of writing, but the best way of writing an answer is when your examiner is happy. When every examiner will become happy when your answer is simple. And remember, don't use big English words. There is difference between big English words and technical words. Technical words you have to use, like ecology. Psychic unity of mankind is not English word, it is what? Technical word. Psychic unity of mankind. Culture parallels is not English word, it is a technical word. Culture parallels you have to use. Culture survival, so you have to use technical words, which is called a jargon, but not English words. Julian Steward adopted which approach? Ecological approach. Leslie White adopted which approach? Energy approach. To study multilineal evolution. So, this person is telling that, understand, this person is telling that evolution will be first class, second class, third class, 10th class, graduation, post graduation. So, there will be savagery, barbarism, civilization. But every time the evolution will not be in a similar stages. There will be changes in stages. It might be sometimes savagery, they skip civilization and directly they skip barbarism, they directly civilization, or sometimes directly it might be barbarism, then civilization. Sometimes today also they might be living in savagery. Today also they might not reach barbarism and civilization. So, this particular setup or this particular setup is because of its environment. As I told you in the beginning, when I opened neo-evolutionism, according to this trend, we come to a conclusion, the man was Adi Manav. Then he became a village man. Then he became an urban man. That is the chronology. Means what? A tribal man evolved into a village man evolved into a urban man. So, tribal society evolved into village society evolved into urban society. This is a trend. But in our Indian society, we don't have direct village society. We have tribal society, then we have urban society called as Indus Valley civilization. After Indus Valley civilization, we have Vedic civilization. Means what? The trend is, it should be tribal or it should be village, then it should be urban. But in our India itself, it was tribal, but it was not village. Instead of village, it is urban. As well as now what happened? Village is there plus urban is there. But according to chronology, it should be tribal, it should be village, it should be urban. Why? First we have Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization is what civilization? Urban civilization. Then we have what? Vedic civilization. Vedic civilization is what? Rural civilization. Means, you Leslie White, you Gordon Child, you classical evolutionist, you told the evolution is stage after stage after stage and which is fixed is wrong. So, the evolution which is stage after stage after stage is not fixed, it will be changing according to environment. So, hence he studied what? Cultural change and studied what? Culture ecology. Julian Steward adopted ecological approach. To study multilineal evolution, different, A, B, C or B, C, A or C, B, A, savagery, barbarism, civilization or barbarism, civilization, savagery or tribal, village, urban, but tribal, urban, then village. The idea of adaptation, this is some words will be there. If you write everything, and if you don't write one sentence, your answer will be incomplete. When you will writing answer, I will be checking that the most important sentences, this is the most important sentence. What is it? The idea of adaptation is the heart of this approach. Those who are writing mains now, this Sunday they are writing test number 3, physical anthropology. I evaluate test 1 and test 2, completed. I will search for this type of sentences. If that particular sentence is there, then only your answer is complete. This is the most important. What? Adaptation. I have to adapt to the environment. Adaptation is called as culture. If I have a white apron, it's an adaptation to the environment. Environment means everything, atmosphere, everything comes under environment. Everything is what? Infinite. It is concerned primarily with evolution of specific cultures. Its school name is called as culture ecology. It is called a specific culture. Why? Because my evolution will be specific to my environment. My evolution will be specific to my environment. So, my evolution will be specific or general? My evolution will be specific or general? Second important point. Why? Because my adaptation will be specific to my environment or general to the environment? Specific to the environment. What type of environment I have, accordingly my culture will be there, yes or no? We are very sacred with respect to marriage phenomenon. Why? Because in my environment, marriage is given highest importance. If I talk from world point of view, one country is not giving importance for marriage, another country is not having marriage system, some other people are having different marriage. So, their evolution is according to their culture is according to their. If everywhere is the same, it is called a general statement. If everywhere the same, we call it a general statement, means general evolution. But if it is specific to this family, if it is specific to this community, if it is specific to this culture, means what? Specific evolution. So, what he is telling? Evolution will be specific to what? To that environment. Evolution will be specific to what? That environment. My adaptation will be with that environment. Whether environments will be same or different? Environments will be different, no. Whether environments are same, it might be geographical environment or family conditions or environment or food or technology will be same or different? Different. As environments are different, the culture which is evolving also will be different. Means when they are different means specific or general? You are different means you are specific. She is specific, he is specific. So, the second important thing is, as the culture evolving is specific to the environment, we will be adapting to the environment. That means our approach is specific approach. Hence, it is also called as specific evolution. Whereas Gordon Child's evolution and Leslie White's evolution is called as, they generalized it, universal evolution. Everywhere the evolution is same in general statement or specific statement. Pythagoras theorem is a general or specific? General, everywhere Pythagoras theorem only. Everywhere it is universally applicable. Hence, it became a very big theorem because everywhere the same. These people, general, specific. General means what? Everywhere the same. Universal evolution. Who told? Gordon Child and Leslie White. But this person is telling that no, evolution will not be same. Why? Because environments are different. When the environments are different, for example, I got a disease, xeroderma, means that particular disease will be there in my body, but it will show its expression when I go into sunlight. It is specific disease or general disease. A specific environment comes, then only it will show its expression. Cancer tumors, when I expose to one particular environment only, the tumors will be showing its expression. Means what? Specific form of. Then how I can protect? How I can protect? I can stop from environment. I can resist, or I can tell that person to don't go into that environment. Means what type of evolution? Specific form of evolution. So, whereas Leslie White and Gordon Child, one more point, extra point now I am telling you, Gordon Child and Leslie White, they told everywhere the technology is evolving, everywhere the energy is harnessing, hence everywhere the culture is in the same format. So, everywhere it is, culture is getting evolving. It is a general or specific, generalized with respect to technology and energy harness. But this person is telling specifically, no man, culture will not be general. Culture will be specific. Why? Because culture is nothing but adaptation to the environment, and obviously the environments will not be same. When the environments are not same, I will be adapting differently to this environment, you will be adapting differently to that environment, you will be adapting differently. So the evolutions will be general or specific. Culture ecology studies about how the culture and human adapts to the environment and make their life secure and better. It is concerned primarily with evolution of I adopt specifically and I evolve. I adopt specifically and I evolve, which is called as specific evolution, adaptation. Whoever joins at Vishnu IAS Academy and learns anthropology subject, whether he will get rank, whether it is a general statement? No. It is with respect to who are adapting to the environment. Only those people who are understanding the subject, only those people who adapt to the environment, only those people will get the rank. So evolution is what? Specific. It is not general. Some people will just, they will apply, they will wait for exam date, they will wait for hall ticket, they will not read anything, but writing exam itself they will make a very big thing. One day before they will see elimination techniques, only one day they will want to clear the examination. Generally most of the people, means what? If it might be every individual or every society's culture is according to adaptation to the environment. We take from family point of view also. Every IAS child will not become an IAS. Then they have to become. Why? Because same environment. Again, environment might be same. How you are adapting is also very important. Pandita putraha parma suntaha. It is not that again, because of the environment, the culture, how I am adapting. Specifically, the environment will not be same, adaptations also will not be same, means everyone will not adapt in the same format, everyone will adapt according to his. Everyone is getting the same, what mother will tell, I also gave you tiffin box, I got early morning, I made you ready, I sent you school, I brought you from school, but you got last rank, the neighbor child got first rank, then why he didn't got first rank, he should also get no same environment. Adaptation, again it is not only the environment but also adaptation, and adaptations will be different from society to society, society to society, society to society. For example, Yemen is a Muslim country, Oman is a Muslim country. They are almost neighbors, nearly 500 kilometers, 600 kilometers difference will be there between these countries. Then Oman is peaceful, Oman is rich, Yemen is every time civil war. Why? Almost the same environment, almost the same geography, almost the same atmosphere geographically. Then why? It is not only the ecology, it is not only the environment, it is also how we are. The only peaceful country in Africa is Kenya. The surrounding countries of all the Kenya are having some or the other war, civil war. All are living in the same geography, almost same people. Then why? It's not only about the environment, it is also about adaptation. So the culture is mainly because of environment, and it is not only because of environment, how we are adapting to it. No one discussed this. He became popular. He became popular because of this thing. So it's not only the environment, it is also the adaptive mechanism which is important for the formation of culture. He said, cultural evolution may be defined as a quest for cultural regularities or cultural laws, and further pointed out that there are three distinctive ways in which evolutionary data may be handled. This he mentioned in his book Theory of Culture. So he divided that evolution will be in three formats. One is called as unilineal, other is called as universals, other is called as multilineal. Unilineal, everywhere the evolution will happen in the same format. Universal, and that same format will be present everywhere. Multilineal, the same formats are not same, the formats are different. So he gave this particular evolution, unilineal, universal and multilineal, in the book called as Theory of Culture. Hence we had separated and we told that the people who believe savagery, barbarism, civilization are called as unilineal. The people who believe that savagery, barbarism, civilization everywhere the same, those are called as universal evolution, and the people whose stages are different, they will be called as multilineal evolution. Now first I made you understood the crux of Julian Steward's concept. That is, ecology is important, adaptation is important. Lessons learnt. Lessons learnt is, first lesson is, the culture is a result of ecology. But not only ecology, but also how I am adapting to the ecology. So both should go hand in hand. This is like unilinear approach dealing with particular cultures. But it is distinctive in searching parallels instead of universals. The difference is due to different adaptations of environment. It is same like unilineal. I am searching how evolution happened, how evolution happened, how evolution happened. But I came to a conclusion that evolutions are not same. Evolutions are not same means evolutions are not universals. Evolutions are not same means evolutions are not universals. But evolutions are distinct. Why evolutions are distinct? Because environments are distinct. And it's not only the environments which are distinct, it is also how we are adopting also distinct. Hence it is multilinear or unilinear. It believes that there is no one line of evolution, rather there are many lines of evolution. A, B, C, or C, B, A, or B, C, A, etc. etc. For example, if you go to Andaman Nicobar Island, on the mainland of Andaman you can see developed people lavishly enjoying on the beaches. Little bit 200 kilometers if you go inside, Santanalis will be there, who are completely primitive. They don't have script, they don't have technology. Today also they are naked, they use bow and arrow for hunting, they don't know weapons. Means evolution according to you should be savagery, barbarism, civilization. But on the same island of Andaman Nicobar Island, we see the people who are civilized, we see the people who are savagery. How it happened? Because of their environment. So evolution is not universals, evolutions are specific. Evolutions are not general, evolutions are specific according to the environment, and not only environment, how we are. Steward was concerned with explaining specific cultural differences and similarities. In this, he advocated the study of culture ecology, which analyzed the relationship between culture and environment and told that culture is nothing but environment. Culture is a result of environment, and to that environment, how man is adapting is culture. Compulsory I will adapt, no, if not I will not evolve. Man want to evolve, sir. Man want to live. Evolve means what? Want to live. What type of living? Happy living, easy living. Everyone want easy living. That is called as evolution. So there is environment. Then I have an environment, but I want my life to be more better. Then what I will do? I will try to discover some mechanisms. I will try to discover some mechanisms. Means what? When I am discovering some mechanisms, I will be adapting to that environment. Why? So that my life will become better. What is evolution? Making our lives better. Steward was of opinion that all cultures of the world have not passed through same developmental stages, but what classical evolution is told? Same developmental stages. What Gordon Childe and Leslie White told? Same development stages. Why? Because if man is evolving technologically, if man is harnessing his energy, then the stages will be same. But he is telling that the technology which is evolving might not be same. The technology they might harness, they might devise a technology that will be according to the environment. He studied Mexico, Mesopotamia, Egypt and China cross-culturally, means they studied culturally, cross-culturally, and came to a conclusion that these cultures have evolved in the same developmental stages, but in different areas like Oceania region, means Pacific Ocean. In Oceania region, the stages of development is different because of environmental. He told, I studied, means he is telling that I went to Mesopotamia, I went to China. Mesopotamia means Iraq. I studied how the culture evolved. So there the culture evolved in savagery, barbarism, civilization, but at the same time I went to Oceania. But there today also I see the people who are savagery people. In Oceania region today also I see the tribal communities like Polynesia, Melanesia, Merquezines who are living at savagery stage. But according to you people it is savagery, barbarism and civilization. In some places stages are same, but some places the stages are not. Why? It is because of environment. Why? It is not only because of environment, how I am adapting to the environment. For him, social organization is reaction to environment. Reaction means adaptation. Social organization means culture. They use different words. For him, social organization is a reaction to environmental factors. Hence, he is famous for culture ecology. For him, ecology is adaptation to environment. That is relationship between man and environment. So, what he want to tell? He want to tell that this interaction will result in formation of culture. When there is interaction. So, in this particular process, man will be adapting to the environment. This adaptation is nothing but culture. And he also told further, then sir, Then someone asked him, sometimes this cultural evolution will be same, no? Then how is it possible? So he started telling, there will be two things in a culture. One is core features, other is peripheral features. Two features will be there. One feature is called as core feature, other feature is called as peripheral feature. Core features and peripheral features. And he tell that core features are technological and economic aspects. Means this is one culture, this is another culture. In this particular culture, technology and economic aspects. Here technology and economic aspects both are same. Means here bow and arrow, here rugged tools, here hunting and gathering. Here also the technology is same, bow and arrow, rugged stone tools, hunting and gathering. Core features are same. When the core features are same, then he tells that core features will be same because of the environment, hence how he is adapting to the environment will be same, hence the cultures will be same. He accepted sometimes the two societies' cultures will be same. For example, Pakistan and India culture is same, religion is different, way of thinking, conflict in a family, fighting with relatives. If one person is growing jealous, hatred, Pakistani people and Indian people are same. Why? Because their technology, their economic systems, our technology, our economic systems are same. They are agriculturists, our agriculturists. They are also depends upon milching, we are also depending upon milching of the cows. Their technology stage and our technology stage. So almost our way of living will be same. Why? Because once upon a time our history is same. We are Indian subcontinent. So he want to tell that when the culture cores are same, what are cores? Technology and economic. If the culture cores are same, obviously the cultures will be same. Steward's culture ecology had two fundamental concepts. One is called as core features versus peripheral features, other is called as culture parallels. Means he also discussed about culture parallels. How you see? You tell me. If the core features are same, whether the cultures will be same? When the cultures are same, whether we can call it as culture parallels? So according to Julian Steward, when we can tell culture parallels is possible? Techno-economy, technology, economical. Techno-economic comprise the core features. All are peripheral features, not that much important. Techno-economies are involved in harnessing energy from the environment. It shapes socio-political organization and ideology. Socio-political organization means culture, ideology means culture. So if the technology and economics are same, then the culture which is evolving will be rest all. Apart from technology and economy, rest all are called as peripherals. If peripherals also same, there is no chance of culture becoming the same. But to culture to become the same, what should be the same? Culture parallels. Cultures with same core features have same cultures and similar levels of socio-cultural integration, hence it is called as culture parallels. But cultures with same core features are very, so it is not common. That is the reason I am not telling general evolution. I am not supporting universal evolution. Means he is telling, indirectly he is telling that what? If the core features are same, then the cultures will be same. Means general statement. If core features are same, then the cultures will be same. Parallel evolution. But the possibility of core features becoming same will be very rare. Hence every society will be specific. Two people, environment might be same. IAS family, environments are same. Core features also should be same, like what? Fire, like what? Determination, like what? Doing hard work. If that also same, then both will get ranks. If that is not same, in spite of environment also they might not be having same stage of evolution. So for the same stage of evolution, it is not only environment, I have to adopt it. So when I adopt also, I will check what? Whether the technology and, so he discussed about core features versus peripheral features. If the core features and peripheral features are same, then the cultures will be same. When the cultures are same, we call it as culture parallels. But core features being same is very rare. He gave a parabolic understanding. This person told, in the process of evolution, there is a parabolic understanding. What is this parabolic understanding? See here. He want to tell, according to him this is, according to Julian Steward, evolution is parabola. How? Early man, primitive man, common ownership. Land is of common ownership or private ownership? Everyone, this land belongs to everyone. There is no private. Why? Because land is abundantly present. So what type of ownership was present? Common ownership. No clothing, not by wish. They don't have the knowledge of wearing the cloths. So no clothing. Promiscuity, random sex partners. Promiscuity. Why? Because there is no culture. There is no way of living. They are like animals. Hence they have animal instincts. So promiscuity. Promiscuity means random sex. Band level political organization. What type of political organizations are there? Decentralized form of political organization. Band level political organization. Band level political organization means tribes. We are going for hunt. Who are the main men present in the society? 5 people, they will be coming. We will go for hunting. In this 5, who is elder, who is experienced, who had a successful expedition of doing hunting, he will become the leader. They will go for hunting and they will come back. Finish. That band level political organization will be disappeared. So all are ad hoc political organization when? Primitive man. Evolution is happening. Evolution is happening. Environments are changing. Environments are changing. Man is adapting to the environment. Man is adapting to the environment. Hence there is a distinct culture. Distinct culture. What? Individual ownership. Individual ownership. Why? Because population increased. Everyone understood the benefit of economy. Hence there is a need for individual ownership. Individual ownership evolved. Clothing. To protect himself from the environment. To protect himself from the environment. Monogamy. There should be peace. So every man, every woman. Monogamy. One marriage. Democracy. Not band level. Democracy. People will choose. And the leader will be evolved from the people. And he will be ruling for a specific time period according to the wish of the people. Democratic political system came according to change in environment. Now time is going on. According to Julian Steward, time is going on. A format, that format completely changed. As time goes on, again we will reach the same format, but in a modified way. Time went on. Time went on. Time went on. Man became more self-interest oriented. Man became more vested interest oriented. Man became, it's my choice. So his choice is what? Nudism. Man evolved further with the time. Why I should have rules? It's my choice. Then he adopted free sex. It was community earlier. It was community earlier. Now everything is individual oriented. Individualism evolved. Communism, power to individuals, means people are having more power. They have the power to stop the government also. So as the time goes on, as environment is changing, my adaptation is also changing. And the people will reach the same stage but in different format. So he gave a parabolic form of understanding of culture with respect to time. How they are adapting to the environment. Where? In the modern world. Where? In the modern world. He started. He doesn't have the knowledge. He was with the environment. Then environment is getting changed. Then he started adapting himself for his evolution, for his survival. Then he is changing for his survival, for his wish, for his choice. So here it was not out of choice. Here it is out of. So man started giving importance, means choice means what? Adaptation. Is adaptation. Man giving higher importance to adaptation. Here he was not adapting. Whatever is there. Why? Because he don't know the knowledge of adaptation. For adaptation also, whether we should know the how to adapt or not. Some people will be there, they will not see who is sitting in the house, they will come and they will be talking only. Who is sitting, or their way of life they will be expressing. Arey, chief minister is in the home, but still he will come, he will speak loudly in the phone. Means they are not adapting, so he will not evolve. Then what we will do when anyone is telling, first we will tell, don't allow that man into the house. So he don't know adapting, so he was like this. Now he know how to adapt and still he adopted this form. Why? Because modified form of best form of system. So he tells that again we will come to the same stage, but by choice. Choice means what? Adapt. Choice means adaptation only. No. Julian Steward gave parabolic understanding of cultural evolution. As the time goes on, I modify. When I modify, finally when I notice what was my primitive stage is the same in postmodernism, but it is because of adaptation. Don't use the word choice, it is because of adaptation. We have to use the same words. The words are very, very important. The terms, these are terms, not words. Criticism. Finally, criticism. What is the criticism? You tell me what you are not liking. There is a criticism on parabolic understanding. Next, what you didn't like, what you felt is not scientific. Any particular society, common, no particular society, no field work. He went to, he went to Egypt, he did an outside view. Just he studied from outside, not like Malnovisky. What Malnovisky did? Participant observation. His concepts were related to limited aspects. Social aspects like religion were neglected totally. He gave importance to what? Technology and what are core features? Technology and economic features. What should be the core feature? Belief. Religion should be the core feature. He didn't bother about religion, he didn't bother about belief. In multilinear evolution, he did not express the reasons which are not unilineal. What different pattern of evolution he observed was not mentioned. You are telling different patterns are there, different patterns are there. What patterns are there, man? He didn't told. He told evolution is not in single pattern. Evolution is in different pattern. Like savagery, barbarism, civilization. He didn't prove with example. I am telling you for your understanding what India. Like first we have urban civilization, next we have. But he didn't told. He should tell to prove his concept. That is the criticism. Julian, Steward. Who will tell me? Who will tell me back? Culture ecology, multilinear evolution. Try. Chappandi naaku. Em ardhamaindi. If you tell it is good only, it will be like revision. You should talk, you should talk. Not outside, not backside, front side. What is culture ecology? 1 point. Quickly. One point. Quickly. Very good. Adaptation. Adaptation to the environment. Next, Amma. Adaptation. Next. Adaptation will be according to the environment. Next.
Technological and
economic factors are given importance. Next. Evolution happens in multilineal, not in unilineal. So there are different patterns. Next. Adaptation is primacy. The primacy was been given to adaptation. Yes, theory of evolution mainly unilineal, multilineal, universal, in which he advocated unilineal and other people are universal and unilineal. Next. Core features and peripheral features. If what is same, then the culture parallels is possible. Core features. Next. Specific evolution. Very good. Specific evolution. How many points? 7 points we got. Specific evolution. Culture evolution or specific evolution? Most important point. Culture ecology. Culture ecology. The term itself is culture ecology. These are the 8 points you have to remember. And to parabolic understanding, he told all. Parabolic understanding, he gave about parabolic understanding. 1 more, 2 points tell me. Techno-economic centricism. Last point. Any point, 1 more. I told culture ecology approach. Next. Culture parallels. If core features are there, culture. 10 points we got. For every school, as a teacher, I am telling you everything. But as a student, if you remember 10 points for every school, logically it is enough. It is enough and more. As I have to teach everything, I am teaching you everything, so that no one will question me. But as a student, you should make a summarize. You have to make only 10 points. The 10 points you have to understand and you have to remember. That is Julian Steward. If you remember 10 points, take my word. For every school of anthropological thought, or every topic of anthropology discipline, paper 1 and paper 2, if you have 8 to 10 points ready-made, not by-hearted, understood, points are there, your subject is completed. Now we got 10 points for culture ecology, for cultural adaptations, for multilineal evolution, for specific evolution. This many terms, they can ask any question.